Hi there, this is Amanda from Amanda Yoga and Meditation. Welcome to our channel. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and you can subscribe and comment. And today I'm here with my friend Sharon and we are going to do a deaf-friendly yoga class. So grab a yoga mat or a comfortable place where you've got some space, maybe a cushion, maybe a blanket, and we'll see you on the mat. Okay, so here we are. All you need to do is lay down on your mat, and we're going to do a little bit of a check-in here. So this is the shape of Shavasana, the corpse pose, and I really love starting my practice like this, and a lot of our classes start like this. So your legs, your feet are about hip distance apart, your palms are face up by the sides of your body, and your head and neck are in line with the rest of your spine. And so just take a moment here to keep your eyes open. Feel into your body as you're laying on the floor and notice any sensations, maybe through your legs or your arms, maybe through your neck or your back, your belly. And notice if there's any emotion here, any persistent thoughts that are coming through your mind. And just accept it all. Just accept exactly where you're at right now. And take a nice deep breath in through both of your nostrils. And exhale out of your mouth. And let's do that 2 more times. So take a big breath in through your nose. And exhale out of your mouth. And feel your body landing and arriving here on the mat. 1 more time. Breathing in through both nostrils and exhaling out of your mouth. Good. So we're going to start our practice today by loosening up our hips. This is a very easy movement. We're going to inhale and slide one heel along the floor, just letting the knee fall out to the side. And then we're going to exhale and slide the foot back into its starting position. And then we're going to do that with the other side. So inhale and slide the other foot up and the knee out. And then exhale and slide the foot back to the original position. So let's do that a few times. And we're going to breathe in as we lift the foot up and breathe out as we slide the foot down. So here we go, inhaling. And exhaling, sliding the foot away, keep the face soft, the jaws loose. And try the other side, inhaling and exhaling. Let's do that 2 more times on each side in your own time. So if you need to stop the video at all, you feel free to do that. Twice more each side. So once you've completed that, just take a moment to pause and feel the effect of that in your body. And then from here, we're going to turn the palms to face down on the mat beside us. And we're going to do a bit of a cross stretch through the body. So we're going to inhale the right arm all the way up through space, reach the right fingertips away and press the left heel away. Big stretch. And then exhale and float the right arm back and release the stretch through the heel. Let's try the other side. Inhale, left arm up, press the right heel away. Exhale, float the left arm down, release the right heel. Good. Let's do that 2 more times with your breath. Inhaling up, lengthening, creating space. Exhale, float the hand back down. Other side. Inhale, left arm up, right heel presses. Exhale. Once more. Inhale up. Exhaling, right arm back down. Inhaling up through the left arm. And exhaling. And again, pause and feel the effects. So turn the palms to face up. Feel into your body. Feel any tingling, any awarenesses that are arising in your own body through your arms and your legs, maybe your back and maybe your spine. Good. And then from here, just slide both heels up and let's roll over to one side. It doesn't matter which side, but use the top hand to press you up seated and let your head hang. Nice and slow. And from here, we're going to come onto our knees. So if you need something to pad under your knees, maybe roll your blanket up. You could roll your blanket up and put that under your knees. So the knees are about hip distance apart. And we're going to use the breath here again. So we're going to release the lower back by moving into a forward fold. And this is what it looks like. Inhale, reach the arms up. Maybe look up if that's okay for your neck. And then as you exhale, you're going to float the hands down. Now you want your belly to reach your thighs before your head and hands reach the floor and the back respectively. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, float down. This time turn your head to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, turn your head to the left. So you can see we're going to inhale our arms up and we're going to exhale and forward fold. If you find that that feels like a strain in your back, you might even like to place something like a book or a cushion on the floor so the floor comes up to meet you. So it's not as challenging to begin with, and because we want to loosen that area gently. We don't want to go too hard too soon. Okay? If it's really feeling quite tingy in your lower back, I'd suggest you lay on your back, and I'll just show you really quickly here, and bring your knees into your chest, head on the floor, and just give a little bit of a rock. Okay? So let's do this twice more each way. So remembering that the first time we're going to turn our head to the right, the second time we'll turn our head to the left, and we'll do it one more time. Okay? Make sure you're moving in your own time. So if I'm moving a bit too quickly, just pause the video and then come back when you're ready. And you could explore each of these postures that we're working with today individually on your own, in your own time. You could do this for 15 minutes if it felt good in your body. Okay? So here we go. Let's inhale, reach up, maybe look up. Exhale, float down, belly to thighs before the head reaches the floor. Hands come to the lower back. Inhale up. Exhale. Turn the head to the left. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Head to the right. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Good. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, float your hands down. And if it's comfortable, sit back on your heels. Just pause here, palms face up. Close your eyes maybe for a second or two. So when we're practicing, we don't have to follow other people's rules. We can make the rules as we go. So from here, what we're going to do is, if you've got a blanket, you can fold it up and you can sit on it as a little bit of support. So I'm just going to fold my blanket up and I'm going to sit on the edge of it in a cross-legged position. This is called Sukhasana, Sukhasana. Sharon and I are good at spelling. So we're sitting in, we call it crisscross or crisscross position or cross-legged position. See if your ankles or your heels can come close to underneath your knees. And here, because I know a lot of you use your arms every day, we're going to do a really nice little stretch with the breath that will help to loosen up any tightness in your arms. So bring your hands together at your heart. Inhale, interlock your fingers, let your elbows lift. Exhale, push your hands away, round your back. Inhale, reach up, smile, and then exhale, reach your fingers and arms out, and then bring them behind you and interlock your fingers behind you. Inhale, draw them down and back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open your collarbones. Exhale, float your hands back. Good. Let's do that 2 more times. So here, this is about flowing with your breath. My breath might be a little too long or a little too short. So once you get the movement, you could do this in your desk if you're working at a computer. You could do it stretching if you've been doing some gardening or if you've been signing to your friends a lot. This is a wonderful little, it's called Circle of Joy. It's a great little practice to put in your tool belt to be able to stretch out tightness. Twice more. So we're going to bring our hands together. Inhale, interlock. Exhale, push the palms away. Round the back, belly to spine. Round. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big circle of light. Reach your fingers out. Inhale, interlock your fingers behind your back. Draw them down. Shoulder blades together, collarbones apart. Exhale, reach the hands back. Notice how it feels. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, interlock. Maybe try the other index finger in front. Exhale, push, round. Belly to spine. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, big, big circle. Interlock behind your back. Draw the arms down, open the chest. Exhale, palms back to the heart. And pause. So the pause is so important because that's where we tune into what's changed, what we've created, a newness, a different sensation in our body, maybe even a release of a tightness, a physical tightness, or an emotional tension. Yeah? So from here, we're going to take our right hand down onto the mat beside us. And we're going to open our heart towards the sky and lift our left arm up in the air. Now make sure here that you soften your right shoulder. You don't want it creeping up towards the ear. Soften it down. So inhale, open your chest. Smile again. And then exhale, take your left arm over your left ear and maybe tune into your neck and head. Make sure your neck and your head are easy. Soften your jaw, soften your face, and take 2 smooth breaths here. Feel the length through your left side waist. And then when you're ready, inhale, reach your left hand up to the sky. Exhale, come all the way up, reaching both arms out to the sides. And then lower down. And your legs might be feeling a bit tight now. So let's change. Let's change the cross of the legs and take the left hand down onto the mat. Reach your right arm up to the sky. A little soft bend in the left elbow. Soften the left shoulder. Inhale, reach up, open through the heart. And then exhale, right arm over the right ear. Breathe 2 deep breaths into the right side waist. Soften the neck, soften the jaw. If you notice a tightness and you can soften it, go with that. Good. When you're ready, reach the right arm up to the sky. Open up. Lift off. Both arms up. Exhale, float the hands back into the heart. Great. So pause here. Feel, what happened here through my chest? What happened through my upper back? There could be a tightness that we didn't even know was there, but we can feel a release and a relief in letting go. Okay, so from here, we're going to come into, we're going to do a posture called cat-cow. Then we're going to move into a child and a downward facing dog. So from here, you can use the blanket if you need to put it under your knees. Feel free. But if you don't need it, you can put it off to the side and come into a position where you've got your heel of your hand underneath your shoulder and you've got your knees under your hips. So this is a great way to massage your spine, a great way to lubricate the joints that run along your spine. And we're going to do it with the breath. Here's what this looks like. We're going to inhale and begin to lift our head and lift our tail, but notice how my chin is staying tucked in. And then we're going to exhale and round the back and draw our belly button to our spine and push the floor away with the knees and the hands. Inhale, we're letting the belly drop, the chest open, the head lift and the tail lift, but the chin is staying well tucked in. And then we're exhaling, rounding the spine. Coming back to a neutral position. So neutral means we're coming halfway between those two movements. Let's do this a few times. Okay, let's just play. We'll do it 3 or 4 times each way. And again, you can pause the video if you'd like to. Okay? Remember, the breath in takes you into the open position. This is called cow. And the exhale takes you into the rounded position. This is called cat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And then come to neutral, halfway, and glide back into one of my favorite poses, and this is child's pose. Reach your hands forward, belly on the thighs, forehead down on the mat. Reach your fingertips. This is a great release for the lower back. Breathe into your armpits, breathe into your upper and middle back. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale back into the tabletop. We're going to turn our toes under and we're going to lift our knees off the mat and have a stretch in a downward dog. Now let's not drop the heels down. Let's just let the heels hang in space. Feel a stretch through your calves and your hamstrings. And when you're ready, soften the knees a little bit and bring your belly towards your thighs. So your back and your arms are getting a really great stretch here. Soften the neck, maybe move your head a little bit side to side. And then when you're ready here, inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in. One more full breath out. When you're ready, let your knees softly land on the floor. Come back into child. Turn your palms to face up and wriggle your fingers. So by now, you're probably getting used to tuning in after you practice a posture. It's a really great habit to get into, to know the effect that the posture is having on your body. So to finish our class today, we're going to flip over onto our back and we're going to come into a pose called Aparnasana, which is it's a really nice release before we go into Shavasana. And this is what it looks like. Lay down on your back, bring your knees into your chest and hug and squeeze them in. Hug and squeeze them in. And then maybe even rock a little bit side to side. And then when you're ready, inhale your knees away. And then exhale, press your knees in. Inhale the knees away. Exhale the knees in. One more. Inhale the knees away. And exhale your knees in. And then take one foot to the floor, other foot to the floor. So it's important when we go into relaxation that your back is feeling happy. So if you need something underneath your knees right now to rest into Shavasana, feel free to put a blanket or a cushion underneath your knees so they're slightly bent. If you're okay with this, traditional Shavasana position, we're ending where we started. So we've got our legs, our heels about hip distance apart, our palms are face up, our head and neck are in line with the spine. And so Shavasana is really about us receiving all of the practices that we've just experienced. So notice your physical body. Notice if you need to adjust your body in any way and make those adjustments. And when we move into Shavasana, it's almost like that state between being wide awake and deeply asleep. We are observing our present moment experience. We are noticing physical sensations in our hands and our feet, our arms and our legs, our back and our belly, our buttocks and our pelvis. We're noticing physical sensations in our shoulder girdle, our neck and our throat, our head and our face. And now take your attention deeper inside to your bones, your muscles, your internal organs. And find the sweet flow of your breath. And let each breath guide you deeper inside to the center of your chest. At this point, you may like to close your eyes for between 30 to 60 seconds, or even longer if you'd like to end the video here. Your Shavasana can be 10 to 15 minutes long, or longer if you fall asleep. So when you're ready, you can come out of your Shavasana. But for now, we'll leave this here. Thank you very much for practicing with Sharon and I today. We hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.